Hey friends, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to another edition of the Find Your Craft Show. I've got a great beer for you guys this evening. This is the Don't Be Mean to People Saison beer from Ponysaurus Brewing Company out of Durham, North Carolina. I actually discovered this beer as well as this brewery through my friends at Epiphany Craft Malt in Durham, North Carolina as well. Epiphany is a maltster that focuses on producing malt for craft beer, craft breweries. And they also really focus on using local farmers and local ingredients. So it's kind of a local beer here. They build this particular beer is billed as a North Carolina farmhouse beer. So very interesting beer here. The Saison is actually a style that goes way back hundreds and hundreds of years. Saison is actually the French word for season. Kind of a seasonal type beer. Different stories and different types of thoughts say that the Saison was used as almost a form of payment for some type of Saisoners or workers that worked in the season. A lot of times these things were open fermented with just open air fermentation, allowing whatever was floating around on the farm to kind of get in there and give it its flavor. A lot of times these things are brewed with different types of spices, but they're very interesting beers, and it's a really like a creative blank slate for the brewer for whatever they want to do. So really like this beer. The whole don't be mean to people. They call it a Golden Rule Saison. And then on the side or on the back, it's got a special thanks to all the different breweries and people in craft that have helped these guys out with producing this brew. It also says proudly handcrafted and canned by Ponysaurus with the help of other proud brewers and people who believe in the rule number one. The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So pretty cool story there, and looking forward to this beer. Let's see what we've got. All right, yeah, beautiful beer, golden in color, very beautiful golden beer here. Hardly any type of haze in there whatsoever. You can almost completely see through it. I would still say translucent. There's a little bit of haze in it. Nice white head on there, about 2 centimeters or so big. White head, kind of slightly off-white in a way. Giving it just a little smell there. It definitely smells like a farmhouse beer. So without further ado, let's see what we've got. I'm getting some spiciness there. That's the biggest thing I'm getting. Spiciness, I would say. Maybe some coriander, black pepper. Yeah, coriander and black pepper are predominant here. Maybe a little bit of a malty sweetness in there, and I think that would coincide well with the color of the beer. Might have some caramel type notes in there with just the color of it. Just a little bit more sweetness than you would see from a paler type beer. Yeah, let's see. But without further ado, let's see what we got. Cheers to the Golden Rule. Solid beer. Yeah, definitely notice the maltiness in here. Nice toasted bread, baked bread type flavor. Yeah, maybe just hints of caramel. Very subtle. Not too prominent. More on the baked toasted bread, and then some of those just weird Saison-y type flavors. Coriander, white pepper. If you've ever cooked and you're using pepper, take white pepper. They sell them, white peppercorns, and grate that stuff up and smell that. That's what it smells like. It's got a very odd type aroma and flavor, but you're definitely getting it in this beer. Yeah, that's the big stuff I'm getting. A nice maltiness. Serves as the backbone and the platform for the beer. Toasted bread, maybe even slight caramel. Then the coriander, the spiciness, the white peppercorn, maybe even regular pepper, but the white is what I'm reminded of most. As far as hoppiness goes, I'm not getting a ton of hops here. Maybe a little bit of bitterness on the back end. I would think more of an herbal type hop to kind of go along well with the pepperiness of this beer. But yeah, not a bad beer here. Very solid. If you're a fan of Saisons, you'll like this one for sure. That white pepper taste really stays with you. But just love the story behind this beer, the Golden Rule. Don't Be Mean to People, Golden Rule Saison, and then thanking everyone that's been a part of them helping create this. So cheers to that. Cheers to craft, and cheers to an amazing Saison beer. If you've like what you saw, if you love great craft beer, click that little subscribe button down in the bottom corner. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Saisons or just, beer in general. But thank you so much for following along. You guys have an amazing night. Cheers.